Hello.
Welcome to, what month is it again?
It's March.
2025 Guitar Fam Jam live stream.
Are you sleep deprived?
Well, it's not even so much I'm sleep deprived. We barely made it today. We had so much stuff going on with little ones and to and fro and work and everything. But enough about us. How about you guys? Who else in the chat? Jim, Jason, Tammy, David. Hey, all y'all. Mike Olson, Ellen, Ant.
Yeah.
I think that's it for right now as far as people that have been
Jeff.
Jeff. Yeah, tonight is brought to you by the letter J.
Yeah, lots of J names tonight. Yeah, cool. Well, good to see you guys.
Well, we do have a song for you, but I don't know. Should we do the song first, or should we get into housekeeping announcements and things like that?
Oh, I'm fine to do the song. Start with the song.
Okay, let's do it. Tequila Sunrise. This is the latest video lesson cover song from the Guitar Fam library on the site.
Yeah, we've got more coming.
I've got more coming. The one I'm currently the one I'm working on that I wanted to take my time down to get right is Time in a Bottle. It's not that hard, but it's very specific. I want to have it really right. So maybe next week I'll record it. The week after that it'll be out. And then I'll move on to some easier things that aren't.
Well, easier for you.
Maybe not finger. Well, yeah, easier for me. Not so easy for her. We'll leave that as a surprise.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, no, you can say it. It's fine.
No, just one of the top songs that was requested for the site is Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah.
And there is a riff in there on the word warm that happens in every chorus. And yeah. Warm. Right. But it's like really, really fast, so I'm slowing it down to get the exact anyway. But yeah, it's taken some practice to get that one. So cool. It's good though. I like the challenge.
No, it is very good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy guitar song. I was surprised. It's cool. It's easy enough to I can teach the acoustic, just strumming in the actual parts on the electric that are in there, so that'll be fun. I lost my train of thought. Oh, our little one's going around. Can we listen to Tusky Whiskey?
Tusky Whiskey, yeah. Yeah, we've got some new people that have joined us since we started. Daryl, Daphne, Raymond, Wayne, Eric. Hopefully we got everyone. Okay.
Cool. Let's do.
Ellen, thank you. Thank you for the
Tequila Sunrise.
comment.
Let me get this mic down here.
I love the song Tennessee Whiskey too, and I appreciate the challenge. Oh, Howard, hello.
Oh my goodness, guys! Sorry about that. I don't know what happened between now and when we. There you go.
All right.
on that. Let's see. Yes.
Jim, thank you for the kind comment. Appreciate that.
Yes, David, there's double stops on that. Like that, I did not memorize that solo. I learned like a bar of it. Well, I learned like half of it, played it back real quick, recorded it, and then learned the other half, played it back real quick, and then brain dumped it. So I was going to play it today, but I realized I don't know the solo. I just learned it as much as I had to get the recording down. So, but yeah, it's the double stops, and they were on acoustic, which is cool.
Like when you're studying for a test and you just kind of cram the night before.
Now I can forget all of it. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Until the exam rolls around.
yeah, and then you got to relearn it, and then you might retain some of it after that.
Yeah, those exams will get you.
Okay, cool. Well, I think we should do that one for a collaboration. What do you guys think? In the chat. It's easy
let us
enough,
know what you think.
But it's a great song and it's fun. So the bridge might trip some people up, but that's okay. You could like the B minor. You could just use a B power chord there.
Yeah. And you don't have to do the dun 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 dun. You know what I mean? That you don't have to. You could just go dun 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 down up down up. Yeah. Exactly. So I think. What do you think? Let us know.
Or if you have other suggestions for collaboration stuff, it has to be something with mass appeal though, because it has to, be cool. Enough people have to know it to where people will participate with it. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a couple of announcements. A few announcements.
Yeah, course related.
Course related. Why is this microphone cable in my face? We had second, please. Can you hold this?
Yep.
We had a microphone cable failure right as we were starting, so I had to scramble and get another one for Chelsea's mic. So having some tech issues. Anyway,
seems like people are game to do that one for a collaboration.
Cool. And you can sing on it, sing and play, just play whatever you'd like to do.
Yeah, I like the Eagles. Like Glenn as a vocalist, I like his stylings, his vocal stylings.
Yeah, it's kind of halfway between country and rock or pop. Not just my mind. Oh, that's why. Because I haven't been sleeping. Because I've been working on getting the progress tracking for all the courses on the site up and running, and they are, for all intents and purposes, it's finished. It took me 2 weeks, I think, aroundish 2 weeks. It's just not, it hasn't been proofed completely yet, so Chelsea's proofing it here and there.
Yep.
And then we'll set it live, so there will be progress tracking with a new format for all the courses, so you'll be able to jump right back in where you were, be able to tell exactly where your market is complete, or, still pending, and all the on-screen graphics are going to be for every course, so, like, all the exercises in the books, the ebooks are going to be on the pages too, and then of course the jam tracks and all that stuff are going to be there for you too. So it's going to be a big upgrade to the site. And the next module for the Caged Roadmap course is finished.
Woo-hoo!
Only thing I have left to do is update the book, which updating the book is also doing the graphics for the course on the page on the website. So that's all I have left to do for that, and I'm hoping to be finished with that by tomorrow night. But like the actual videos and all the structure for the course for the new module for that is up, and it's on triads, major triads. I know a lot of people were waiting on that because those can be kind of mysterious for guitar and kind of hard to tackle, but hopefully this will make it easy for you. It is a lot of work, but compared to the amount of work it would be on other ways I've seen it taught, it's not that much work, trust me. So those are the main things that are going on. We have some fingerstyle focus coming up over the next few months with Guitar Fam, so that'll be fun. Like I said, we're doing Time in a Bottle. That's one that'll be coming out in the next couple weeks. I want to do another couple of fingerstyle tunes before we get into kind of a relaunch of the fingerstyle masterclass, where we'll have some accountability groups and what do we call them? Mastermind groups.
Mastermind groups, yeah. So we'll do masterminds the way we did for the Strumming Doctor. We're also going to do for the fingerstyle masterclass. So if if fingerstyle is something that you are excited about, that you want to grow, an area where you want to grow, then definitely join us for those masterminds. And the Strumming Doctor was 5 weeks. We're going to do a longer one because this is fingerstyle masterclass is a longer course, and so
it's
keep an eye out for that.
Kind of topics and angles to tackle from. I don't know how long it won't be, like 12 weeks. It won't be a quarter or anything like that. So I'm thinking maybe 7 or 8 weeks. We'll see. We'll get your feedback and check it out. Yeah,
and this will be included for if you are a premium member, then this will be already included in your membership. You won't need to pay any extra to join. Right. So just want to let you know that.
Okay, we do have 6 student video reviews to get to tonight. Unless I forgot anything, we'll get into those.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. I think this first one is David. It's kind of I think it's a montage, kind of like of some songs he did at a retirement center, which is a fantastic venue. If anybody is looking for a place to play, they would always appreciate that.
Yeah.
But he sent us some things. It kind of has the open mic vibe, but he's the main performer. He's the headliner. So there you go.
Speaking of open mic, we do want to say thank you to everyone who, we had an open mic, our first one 2 weeks ago. Really enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone who performed, and then all the people who came out to cheer our performers on. We thought it was a really great experience, and from the feedback we got, it sounds like you want to do another one. So, just wanted to say thank you and great job to all our wonderful performers.
Cool. All right, here is David.
To the place I belong. Well, on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I fell love with making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. Me and Jesus got our own thing going. Me and Jesus got it all worked out. I went on. Have you ever seen the rain? I went on. Have you ever seen the rain? Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Well, I hear the train a-coming, rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, and I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time, don't know the reason. Stayed here all season. Nothing is sure, but there's a brand new tattoo. It's a beauty. I came and shoot it. Yeah, I'm not big on races and cuts it on out. The oasis, so I got friends in low, places. Can't you see, Lord, can't you see what that woman, she's been doing to me? Now I'm finding out how heartbreak takes with the silver oak 1998. We can cabin solo in the cabin. Don't go round tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Got to kiss an angel good morning. Let her know you think about her when you're wrong. Kiss an angel good morning. Love her like the devil when you get back home. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. Yeah, I've got nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm sitting on the dock of the bay. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your got to know when to hold on. Know when to hold on. Know when to walk away. And know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be pound for pound. When the dealers, there ain't nothing that a beer can't do. Ain't no pain that can wash away from the moment that it hits your head. Makes the plow look a little less red.
Yeah, awesome, man.
Very
That's so
cool.
great. I lost count. That had to be over
I
20,
know.
David. How many was it? Do you know just off the top of your head?
Yeah, and I know you were working on memorizing a bunch of songs. Can you tell us what number you're at now? And I was wondering, okay, I have so many questions for you. And then, well, a couple. The next one was I saw, it looked like your set list on your wrist. Was that your set list?
Yeah,
on
that's
your
what
wrist?
I was curious about that too.
Yeah.
Or was
tell
that
us.
like 2 songs you didn't know very well, just in case?
Yeah, which I've done before. I've written songs on the palm of my hand, like lyrics. Oh, you did 20 songs. Wow. That's
20.
amazing.
I was gonna say it has to be at least 20, but I've taped like a sticky note to my top of my guitar before for cover gigs and things like that. Yeah.
Very cool. So you're at 44. David is at 44 songs memorized. One thing that I love about David that I think that we could all be inspired by is the way he gets out there and he goes for it. He finds places to play. And as he does that, then new places open up, new opportunities. So I just want to encourage you, if you're wanting to do what David does, just go for it. Just look for opportunities, open mics, senior citizens homes. There's lots of opportunities.
Yeah.
If you're open to them. So,
Unless you live out in the sticks by yourself, then you have to do live streams like this.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Next, we have a special treat for you. Eric, who's in the chat, did another James Taylor tune, Handyman. Here you go.
All right.
Hey girls, gather
awesome. Lots of applause for you in the chat there, Eric. I hope you're reading the comments because there are lots of people saying how great your performance was.
Yeah, it brings a couple things to mind. First off, I haven't heard that song in years, so like Eric will often, like a night or two before the live stream, he'll send it to me. And the times difference, it'll be late here, and I'll pop up like, oh, what did he send this time? And it's always good. So I heard that, and I was like, yeah, I haven't heard that song in years. I forgot how much I like it. So I was wondering, who's doing the backup vocals on there? Because they sound awesome. And the other thing I was thinking is, like, we don't have any James Taylor on the site.
Oh, we need to
How
fix
in the
that.
world? Like, if it has to be Fire and Rain first, and then we'll go from there.
I've seen fire
Yeah.
and I've seen rain.
Cool.
Also, Raymond, I see that you last month sang at the local retirement village in Sydney. That's awesome.
Cool.
So very cool. Those are great opportunities, and that I know that the people who live in these places really appreciate the visits. So, yeah, lots of good stuff going on.
Cool. Okay, next we have an update from Helen. She's doing Bob Seger, and she's doing a good job at it too. So she's been making a really big press, a concerted effort to get towards her guitar goals this year, and I think it's working. So here you go.
Excellent.
Seems like yesterday. It was long ago.
Very cool.
That was super solid. And one thing I would just encourage you with is like, I know we emailed about this, but don't look, or maybe it was on the forum already. I can't remember. Anyway, don't look at the imperfections you hear there. Don't let those discourage you. This is super solid. I would capitalize on what you have here. Just keep pushing forward because things are converging and you're doing really well. Like, who cares if you don't get to the B minor like right on the beat? That will come. Just keep capitalizing on the momentum you have. Do another song like this, and it'll get 2% better. Do another song like this, it'll get 2% better, and then like all of a sudden, all that stuff's in the rearview mirror, and you'll be really happy with your playing. And you should be happy with your playing right now because that was great. That was solid.
Yeah, I know. There's a couple things that for people who are maybe struggling to get things up to speed, playing along with the record, like you've done. It helps to, when you hear the drums, you hear all the band, it kind of helps. And so for anybody who maybe is having some trouble with keeping up with just the metronome, try playing along with the record. And then I like that you were tapping with your foot. Usually like using your body to help keep the time is another great thing for anyone who is trying to stay on the beat. So yeah,
very good job. I'm looking forward to seeing which one you pick next and do.
Yeah, very cool.
Someone's in there having a good time. Let's see. Our next one, Tammy, is our next one. And this song is called Miracle. And this is a fun one. And I mentioned in the forum that I like seeing Tammy's posts and songs because sometimes she'll do full band where you don't even see her. It's just the audio, right? And then sometimes she'll do ones like this. This is called Miracle.
Yeah, she's one of our multi-instrumentalists in the fam.
This is Miracle by Paul Duncan and Riley Clemens. My words can't explain it, but my heart knows it's true, because my broken pieces have started to heal, like truth for the doubter, like sight for the blind. Your love shows me power from something divine. Somehow you were the answer to all the prayers I prayed. I guess that's what they meant by mysterious ways. I used to think miracles had to be water turned to wine or the parting of the seas. But when I look in your eyes, I see heaven break through, and it's making me believe my miracle is you. Yeah, it's easy to believe my miracle is you. Oh, it's you.
Awesome.
Woohoo! That was beautiful.
That was awesome, Tammy. I love that song choice too. I've never heard it.
Yeah,
but it's a really good perspective. I like that, and you performed it well.
Yeah.
And I found myself imagining about 2/3 of the way through it, or like when it kicked kind of back up at the end. I could hear this with a full band. I don't know if that's because you're playing and I'm used to hearing you with full band stuff sometimes, or if it just hurt. So I'd be curious to hear the original one too. I might go look it up later.
And I like that you threw in there's a riff there.
Yeah.
Do 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 there. I liked that you threw that in.
That's a
was
good
nice little
step.
flavor. Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent.
Okay, next is Jim, and he's going to do a song called Golden Dream for us.
Together under lonesome silver stars, the silence spoke for us. As I remember, yes, I remember, in a golden dream, there's a veil that tails between us, and many years may keep us apart. But I remember you in a golden dream. Now I'm alone under the silver stars, and silence speaks to me. But then you come to me very quietly in a golden dream. But I can't hold on to what I cannot see, and love's so far away. But I remember, I still remember you in a golden dream. Then you come to me very quietly in a golden dream. In a golden dream.
Excellent.
All right.
Awesome.
Very, very good.
2 songs in a row with little lead lines, man. What's going on?
That's awesome. Yeah, and I remember when Jim first started posting in our forum, he said that he's very much an introvert, and there was a big step to put out a song on the forum, and now he's just putting songs out left, right, and center on the forum and in our live streams. And I believe you were one of the performers in the open mic too. Yeah, so awesome, Jim.
I don't know if that on the original song for that, if that effect is on the guitar, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good to use some tremolo or vibrato, whatever. I always get those two mixed up. But I thought it was a nice, really nice tone, and then the lead licks in there too. It was really cool.
Yeah, I like the Strat. I'm partial to a Strat.
And she is a Strat owner. That's her primary.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Okay, cool. We have one more student video review, and it's Sweet Caroline by Raymond, who I think is in the... Yeah, he's right there. Raymond is in the chat. Granddaddy popped in there, too. I saw a little bit ago. So, hey, Granddaddy. What's going on? All right. Sweet Caroline. Raymond, here you go.
Take Two, Sweet Caroline by Raymond Christian. Where we began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it goes wrong. Was it in the spring? Spring became a summer. Lord, have you believed you come along? Hand, touching hand, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Oh, baby, sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I'm inclined, believe there never would. Look at the night, it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurting runs off my shoulder, how can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Oh, baby, sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I'd be inclined, believe me, I never would. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I'd be inclined, believe me, I never would.
Awesome.
I was just tapping my
that.
foot and I looked up and I saw some toe tapping comments
Yeah.
in the chat too. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And, like, I've heard Raymond's version of this before. I think he sent it to me an email or something. And like I can't hear Neil Diamond's version of this without thinking of that feel that Raymond puts to this one. So,
Yeah, fun little twist.
But I think I am gonna put on Neil Diamond's greatest hits as soon as this live stream is over. I have to go grocery shopping after this, so maybe I'll put in my earbuds too. See.
What was I going to say? For those of you who are looking for an open mic song, this is a perfect one, especially because there's that kind of audience interaction with the ba 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 and the so good, so good. So that song is so good for open mic. So I'd highly suggest that one if you're looking for something to do in a live situation.
And there are a few things in there, like on the bridge and the pre-chorus, that are a little bit abnormal, but they're not hard. And they're fun to learn too. So.
Yeah. That is our last video. So if you have any questions related to Guitar Fam site, anything, then feel free to post them in the chat. While you're thinking of questions, we'll give you a little personal update. I'm now 18 weeks pregnant, and we're going to find out the gender in 2 weeks-ish, just under 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
So
our daughter and I have a bet going, and the loser for the gender of the baby has to buy the other one the lollipop of their choice. So, and there she is. I don't know if you
Oh,
can hear.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
in there banging on the door. Hello.
Yeah, she's in her room playing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's funny because I played last Sunday and was using my guitar, and I was with a band, so we had a band practice the Thursday before, and I found after band practice and even after, because it was a Sunday morning service. Oh, she's asking, is a live stream, Dad? Almost. So I found my back hurt after because I'm getting a belly now, so putting
Lightweight.
Dear,
No,
she's
I'm
like, ah. So trying to put the guitar around my belly and then kind of off to the side a little bit.
Side
So
saddle.
just anyway, the posture. So that's something that I need to work on. And for those of you who are either pregnant or just have bad posture, this is something we can all work on together.
Well, I'm going through my own posture issues right now. It's with my shoulder. Lillian, can you give us a minute? Hold
Yeah,
on.
we'll be
hold
right
on.
there. We'll be right there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check in with the
I'll
little
wrap
one.
this up. I'll give you a recap and answer any questions in the chat. So 2 days. I don't know how much work I'm gonna get done tonight because I gotta be all domestic and stuff and go to the grocery store and maybe cook a meal. But it's probably 2 nights more worth of doing on-screen graphics and then updating the book for the Caged course, and then the next module will be out on major triads, and then at the same time we'll probably post the new versions of all the new format of all the courses with progress tracking and the new format and the much better layout. So really happy about that. Daphne says, any advice on starting to memorize songs? The first thing, Chelsea might have a different take on this than me, but the first thing I do, I listen until I can really hear it in my head. I can do a playback in my head of the song, and if I do that, it cuts down on my memorization time when I actually bring it to the guitar quite a bit. Because if I can hear it in my head, then I can kind of guess what's next as far as guitar, and it just makes memorization a lot quicker for me. So listening is my biggest tip.
I try to recognize patterns. I found that there are times where if I memorize the number, then that seems to help me. The Nashville number system. So
Yeah.
if I'm like, okay, the chorus is 1, 5, 6, 4. Memorizing those numbers has helped me in the past because there have been times where I need to memorize something quickly.
Yeah, anytime I'm memorizing something quick like that where I know I don't have time to get into my deep memory, if I can hear it in my head, I can hear what numbers they are, like 1, 4, 5, 6. So there's a 2 coming out. Right? Even like I was playing along with Sweet Caroline, you probably couldn't hear it. Hope not. And I was just kind of playing by ear because I know the song well enough. I can hear what numbers are next and what key Raymond was playing it and everything. But that is something I rely on really heavily too. So. Let's see. Helen says, loving the Cage course, by the way. Good. Like, it's going to take a long time for me to finish this. I wish it wasn't the case, but it's such a huge course. It's probably going to be the biggest course we have by the time it's said and done. And I'm thinking of modifying it to not include the pentatonic scales because that way it'll be complete faster.
So that would be kind of its own.
Yeah,
thing.
it'll be its own thing. We already have. We have. It goes.
So you'd still get it. It'd just be.
You'd
kind
still
of
get
like
it. Just be broken up because there are
up a
very
bit.
few people who are going to go through the entire Cage roadmap course to begin with because it's so large. But we were at major triads. We have minor triads left, and I was going to do major and minor arpeggios and then major and minor pentatonics. I think that'll be a little bit out of the scope of the course, so it kind of warrants its own attention as far as pentatonic scales or scales in general. So we might do that just so I can put a bow on it and move on to other things on the site a little sooner. So let me know if you have any thoughts about that. If you're going to it. Anyone who's in the chat, or just you can shoot us an email, support@guitarfam.com too.
Yeah, and actually I'll put it out there too. I was gonna, before baby comes, I was gonna see about doing maybe like a 1 hour masterclass type thing with premium members for singing. So I would love to know like what would you like to be covered in that? If you're someone who sings and plays guitar. Yeah. Is there an aspect of singing that you would want me to focus on, or is it like singing and playing guitar in general, like together, or just send some feedback if that's something you're interested in. What exactly about?
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken into here. Okay, let's see. Raymond said, "Do you need advice on how to do a proper recording and send it to you in event for events like this. Well, first off, Raymond, like what you sent was fine. Just set up your phone and do that. If you want to take it to the next level, you need to get some kind of microphone for your phone or a different setup with a laptop and an audio interface and a mic too. Really, the camera on your phone is going to be awesome unless you want to spend like $1,000 on a really nice camera. The lighting is more important than the camera. But like if it was me and I didn't have all this stuff that I have, I would just buy a relatively inexpensive $100, $200 condenser microphone, an audio interface, run it into my computer, record the audio that way, and then record the video on my iPhone, then sync them up.
Is your live stream done?
Not yet.
Live stream's
Not
not
yet.
quite done yet, but
Over here.
you
Do you want to sit on mommy's lap?
yeah, you go sit on mommy's lap. But that's what I would do, and it takes some research to find out what works best for you, and you got to find out what your budget is, and that's probably the most important thing to do initially is just find out what your budget is. That way, you can make a decision from there. Let's see. David said he does Nashville number system also, and great idea, Chelsea. I will send ideas. Cool.
Pretty dress, yes. She's Elsa. She was upset in her room because she was telling her unicorn to go to her room, and the unicorn was not going to her room.
Oh,
The unicorn was not listening to her.
that's a disobedient unicorn. My
Yeah.
goodness. Well, I think that's all we have. Let's see. Just give a few seconds for any other last comments to
I'm
roll.
not Elsa.
Yeah.
I'm the ballerina.
You're a ballerina.
right
Okay.
Whatever
All
you
right.
say, ballerina.
All right. Dress is on backwards, but it still looks pretty.
Why did the unicorn was not listening to me?
The unicorn wasn't listening to you. I know. That's so frustrating.
Why was the unicorn wasn't listening to me?
I don't
David
know.
says, what color unicorn, Lily?
Oh, what color was your unicorn?
White.
White? A white unicorn. Okay.
Okay, guys. Well, if you have any questions throughout the week as you progress,
I told the unicorn to go to her room.
Yeah, you didn't listen. How rude.
just send them to us at support@guitarfam.com, and we'll be happy to get back to you and start working on next month's submissions
Yeah.
for our live stream.
Last Thursday of every month.
Yep. And I'll put a vote up for the next collaboration that we're going to do. Those are, I think they're pretty important, and people seem to like them in the community. So keep an eye out for that on social media and in the forum. We'll vote on it, and then we'll get it, the ball rolling with it. Make a decision. All right, guys. See
I
you
want
later.
to sing to it. Somebody, Sparky says, sing to the unicorn. Maybe the unicorn will listen. You wanted to sing in the mic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to sing?
I hope. Hey,